Mm-hmm. Mm. My lips are so dry. Such dry lips. Alright. Hey, Vixie! Sending out my tweet. Woohoo! Says I have 0 viewers. What's that all about? Alright, we're just waiting for Rand to get here. I will quickly go over what we're going to be doing for the live stream. Ah, now it's showing up. Alrighty, so hello everyone. My name is Aaron Romeo Moon Burke. I sound a bit hoarse and I might be a little bit congested, and you might hear me sucking on a cough drop or two. Mostly because I'm getting over a head cold that I've had since this past Saturday. So it's about 5 days old. Just a little baby cold. Anyway, yeah, I'm finally getting over that, and now I'm going to be, for the first time, getting my legendary item. I've got terrible altitis on this game. Well, not terrible, terrible. City of Heroes was worse. But yeah, I've got quite a few characters, but none of them have gotten to the point where they have gotten their legendary items. This is my highest level toon. And so, Rand's gonna help provide taxi service to do that.
Well, you don't have to do so right away. Or I don't have to do so right away because there's a little bit to do in Rivendell first, the opening prologue.
Well, that would have been nice to know when I asked you where to meet you and where to start all of this.
Well, you're at Rivendell, so...
Yeah, I'm at Rivendell. You're lucky I'm at Rivendell.
No, I'm not, because if we had been at Bree, I would have just warped you to Rivendell.
Oh, okay.
I'm on a fucking hunter. I'm a freaking taxi. I mean, seriously, I should be playing American Bandstand whenever I come to pick you up. Okay, so...
Vixie says I'm mobile if that makes a difference. It might be a little bit, I don't know. But I am otherwise very kind of excited to do this, so.
Alright.
So we go inside Last Homely House, I take it?
Hold on.
What?
Go in,
Yeah?
there's a guy right outside the Last Homely House that I think you need to talk to unless you've picked up the quest already, because there's a couple places.
Are you talking about Explorer of Eregion? I've done that quest already.
The talk
Clerk.
to Elrond, and then...
Nope, I don't see anything over here. Runekeeper, Lore Master Trainer.
Alright, so if you, look in your quest log.
Alright, hang on, let me get over here. There's a lemon boar. Should we be on a team?
We can be, but not yet, because I've got stuff open.
Okay. So, quest log.
Under the epic, what do you have at this point?
I have Epic 2, Prologue, Bulwark of the West.
Okay, that's the one. So, put that one in your quest tracker and start following it.
Follow your nose, wherever it goes. Talk to Elrond in Rivendell. Vixie's just like, children, children.
I'm serious. I should make a hunter and just rename him Cabby.
One of these days I'm going to visit these what are these? They're like, I don't know, barter? Beastmaster. That's level 50 lore master stuff. Ah. These are all marks too. Alright, so yeah, Runekeeper and everything. Oh, I have to go see if I can find the Bjorning trader and see if they've got anything. The Hall of Rest. Nope. I need to get to the library. Library. There we go. Elrond's library. Well, jeez, he names it after himself and everything. Whew. Boop. There you are, sir.
Will you lend me your aid once more?
Bulwark with, of the West. Help Boromir with his preparations, help Aragorn with his preparations. Welcome, Greeley. I'm pleased to see you well. You must be thankful for every journey that ends in safety, for these are dangerous times and the shadows grow ever long outside Rivendell. A small company will soon be getting forth on a mission of great secrecy to combat this growing dark. I am loath to speak in detail of their errand, but know that it will do great hurt to the enemies of this age if they succeed. The fate of the race of men concerns you closely, Greeley, and I know that you are trustworthy. 2 doughty men prepared to set forth on this perilous journey. Lend them your assistance as they prepare to leave. I speak of Aragorn, son of Arathorn, and Boromir of Gondor. Look for them in one of the guest rooms along the road that winds up the southern slopes of the Vale of Imladris. So we have to help Boromir and Aragorn. Study. Oh.
Take a drink, huh?
Oh wait, this guy has something I could turn in.
How can I be of service?
Yay! I've already maxed rep with you guys. Being advised to take a drink because my voice is all creaky. See, right there, I'm turning into an ent.
No, you'd have to talk slower.
Ah, we got 4 people.
Would have to
Welcome.
talk.
Thank you for joining us. This is, like I said, this is going to be my first time ever getting a legendary item. I hope it all works out. Oh, one of them's Ron, son. Okay. That makes sense. Alright, so we've got to go all the way over here.
I'm just going to be floating around various places in Rivendell.
Okay.
Stores, vaults, auction house, you know, the usual.
I'm kind of proud with the fact that I'm actually getting all my deeds done and my class rep maxed and everything.
You mean all that shit that I do anal retentively every time I make a tune?
Yeah, except that I don't go and do the missions after the class rep is maxed, or after the rep is maxed.
I do that because I don't like seeing rings.
Yeah. You can always turn off trivial rings.
It's content I haven't done.
Hopefully. Is that over here? Can't tell where I'm supposed to go.
It's the...
I'm on the right road, yeah. I'm on the right road.
Okay, cool.
I knew it was over here, and yeah, because that road goes all the way up to Trollshaws.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've got like the winter buck, if anyone, the winter elk. I'm quite happy with my winter elk. I also got the other steed, the other Fayul steed, the one for last year. That's really the only thing I saw. I do kind of like, I guess, some of the stuff, some of the other stuff. Hi, Aragorn. Hi, Boromir. I guess you're standing right here, so I'll go with you.
This is basically a giant FedEx, so...
Come on. There we go. It does my heart good to see a Bjorning such as you, Greeley. Aragorn there seems a strong man, but he seems to prize the friendship of elves over that of his own kind. So many elves in this place. Every hour we spend in this hidden valley prolongs the struggle of Gondor. How many men will fall in its defense ere we depart? My sword arm itches for battle, and my horn longs to be sounded. You understand the need we have for haste, Greeley. You are not like these others, who live for such a long span that concerns of the present must seem trivial or meaningless. But it is not so. Climb the winding road to the south entrance to the valley, and ask the guards there if they have need of my vigilance. I will spend the time until we depart guarding the borders, if they have need of my strength. Let's talk to Aragorn here. Forward 3 ways.
Greetings.
And of course, Bucky's yelling to be let out on walkies. Walkies mean, even though it's bitterly cold outside, he'd be a little kitty sickle. Alright. Elrond has entrusted you with knowledge of our errand, Greeley. Like I said, sorry about the crackly voice. I'm still getting over my cold. I am glad. I go with Boromir to the city of Minas Tirith, a journey that lies along the rest of the company for many leagues, and yet the route to take is still undecided. I see two ways for the company to take. We might make for the Redhorn Gate, the pass over the mountains that descends into the Dimril Dale, where lie the still waters of the Mirrormere. Or we might head to the Gap of Rohan, by which Boromir came north. There are difficulties associated with each way, but one of these two must prove the better route. I will continue poring over the maps, Greeley. Will you speak with Gandalf about these two routes? I believe he is in Bilbo's room in the first floor of the House of Elrond. Okay. Swallowing too much air. Oh, we're up to 6 viewers. Cool. Alright, that's that other mission there. I don't think I have to take that other mission that Aragorn had just yet. Alright, so which way to go? So that's that way. Is that top side? Boop. Oh wow, it's all the way down that way. Let's go over to the last homeland house, because I know where that is. I know where you live. So, we'll just go this route. I have popped a couple of extra bonuses. Greater Resolve, I had one of those. Mostly you get them out of the Hobbit gifts, which you...
I'm so much faster than you now.
I hate you.
No, I did not buy the riding upgrade. This particular character has his legendary war steed.
Ah. That's why Ran is so fast. I wonder if it's still faster than the horse speed buff.
Probably.
Which is just like insane, especially if you're on a taxi horse and you have the speed buff going. It's stacked to like 90% run speed or 100% or something.
Being on the war steed is like driving a drag racer. You have great straight line speed, but the second you turn,
I can see you running into the house.
Yeah, I know. That's because I've been running back and forth trying to get my getting how to turn.
Must learn how to turn. Alright, so let's talk to Gandalf here. 2 ways, you say. What are the 2 ways over the mountains that Aragorn proposes? The passage of the mountains could be difficult. The Redhorn Gate is very high up, and in winter the heights may be treacherous. I do not believe the Gap of Rohan will open to us. That way would bring the company too close to Isengard, and Aragorn will understand why we must not go that way. But there is a 3rd way through the mountains. I will not speak of it here, but Aragorn will know the way of which I speak. Return to him with my misgivings. Okay. Like Ren says, it's really kind of a FedEx, I guess. So.
This part of it is.
Yeah, I'll go up and I'll talk to the people on the ridge for Boromir, and then we'll come back.
That's actually the people at the entrance to the Vale.
The Vale.
So the way to go down into the Trollshaws, or the way you come up from the Trollshaws, that's where that NPC is.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Isn't that kind of ridge right there? I don't know.
Right south of the bridge, yeah.
So, I'll just go for a leisurely ride. Lots of riding. Even though Ed got me a new graphics card, I stick with DirectX 9 because it doesn't conflict with OBS as much. So right on this path, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it is nice to have that upgrade. Now, next for my computer will be a RAM upgrade. I think I'm at 8 gigs of RAM still. But I can fit, I think, at least 12, possibly 16 in here.
So much on your steer. So much on your steer.
Top Gear rules, hun. Do a wheelie. Wait, you can probably make the horse rear up. That'd be kind of cool. Now, let me see here. Entering Highmore. I still have to get my exploration deeds done. But I just finished killing wolves. I've got worms, trolls, crawlers are all done. Just a few more. I still have to kill the whites. And yeah, I think the whites are the only thing I have left to kill. So then I can be done here, I guess. Ah, there we go. I was wondering why this person did not have a purple name, so I figured. We have things here at the entrance to the valley well in hand, Greeley. I appreciate the intention of our visitor from the south, but we have no need of his assistance. Imladris has been safe from attack for long years before either he or you walked in Eriador. Thank him for the offer, but tell him his concern is misplaced. The elves can protect Imladris. Okay, go back down to Boromir. And the cat has just flopped himself down on the floor.
Oh, the understeer.
Don't fall off the cliff, hon. I believe in you. As he randomly jumps very close to the edge of the cliff.
Tight turn, tight turn, tight turn. And I'm off the cliff.
Ah, jeez.
The game did one of those bits where it lagged
Ah, yeah.
right when I was starting the turn.
Probably over here, huh? I don't see your corpse anywhere. Oh well. I'm sure I'll come upon it soon. There you are. Wait, that doesn't mean you died.
No.
Cool.
No, the same physics applies. The horse did the whole leg breaking sound and suddenly I was at half speed.
Oh, okay.
Only half speed means no additional maneuverability.
So it's even harder to steer?
You're just slow and you can't steer.
Oh. Alrighty. Alright, so Boromir. What did you say, Greeley? The elves have turned down my offer for aid? This is what I expected, though it grieves me to see it so clearly. The elves believe they have no need of us, Greeley. They may change their opinion of Gondor folks and change it quickly. Do they not see that our people are their last real defense? Have they forgotten the great deeds of our people that have made this land safe? We must remind them, my friend. Go to the Hall of Fire in the House of Elrond and remind some of the elf singers there of the great deeds of our people, of the Gondorian cavalry, perhaps, and of Elendil and his sons. They will not then undervalue the contributions of our people.
Go and tell the elves how awesome we are.
Yeah. Make Middle Earth great again. I do know of this third way, and Gandalf knows too that I am loath to bring the company through the mountains by that road. It is a dark way and dangerous. I will say no more of it now, but I hope it will not come to that. My heart tells me that the Red Horn Gate is safest for our purposes. Thank you greatly. You have done me a service. Alright, so let's go to the Hall of Fire. I have aided Aragorn. Yes, Bucky. Yeah, I see you. I'm playing a game right now. I'm not just playing a game, I'm streaming. He looks at me with these giant brown eyes. Mean. How come you never play with me, mean? Aren't I soft and fluffy enough for you? What's going on, Rand?
I walked down the road
Mm-hmm.
and I got the broken leg sound.
Maybe your horse is just too fast for this road. Bucky, get down.
I am functionally driving around Rivendell in a Baghetti Veyron.
Everyone else is just like, oh man, can't compete with that. Except for my elk is awesome. There we go. And Rand's already on his Limabor. He's already at the far end of Mirkwood. So you've gone through Moria.
I'm done with Mirkwood.
You're
I
done
have
with
the
Mirkwood?
Mirkwood epilogue to do, which is a pain in the butt because it wants you to go into a zone with a bunch of elites and kill the boss. So I'm probably going to say screw that for a while and head down to Origian.
Alright, Elf Singer. It's a good thing they've got plenty of ovens. At Boromir's urging, you recite the tale of Elendil and his sons and the strength they brought to bear in the Battle of Dagorlad at the Black Gate of Mordor. I know this tale, but I know it by another name. For in Eladris it is called the Song of the Last Alliance, and involves more characters, not just Elendil the Tall, but Gil-galad, our king, and Master Elrond, and Círdan the shipwright. But you have reminded me of this, and I urge you not to forget it yourself greatly. Neither elves alone nor men alone could have withstood the power of the enemy at this siege of Mordor. Take another sip of water. There's the other guy. I almost ran out without talking to him. At Boromir's urging, you recite the tale of the right of the Gondorian cavalry and pursued the Witch King from Fornost, where the forces of Angmar were routed. A good tale, and the deeds of Prince Eärnur are worthy of remembrance. We are those of many strong men besides, as are those of many strong men besides. But your tale has ended before Eärnur's horse gave way in terror of the Witch King. Were it not for the arrival of the elf lord Glorfindel, things may have gone ill for the captain of Gondor that day. But your point is clear. Against the great evils of Shadow, elves and men must stand together. It is a lesson gladly remembered. Wow. Vixie's just like, Elk! Does this mean I'm in the Elks Club? As I sit here and cough and splutter and be like, oh god. At least things have gotten much better. Going to go talk to Boromir. Should be all good. Alright. I wonder if we have to sit there and school Boromir in the way of things, how they really went down. Two sides, at least two sides to every story. Vixie slaps his head. Alright, Elks Club, the Elks Club is still a thing, I think. Most people don't know what they really do. Like, I know I've had to look up stuff like Knights of Columbus and all this other stuff. The Legion. And everything. Lions Club. All basically different veterans. Or a lot of them happen to have a lot of just different veterans clubs and stuff. Hey, Boromir, I've got some bad news. You have eased my mind, really. Though it seem we struggle alone, it is not so. That is why we fight on, not just for our own people, but for all peoples. Finish. Benito. Alright. Goddamn it. We gotta go back to talk to Elrond.
I think this is the last return.
I mean, I should get used to this. There's a lot of backtracking in this game because, well, it's an older game. It's to be expected. And honestly, I don't mind because I'm always a little... I don't actually venture into... This is the longest I've spent in Rivendell for a while. Like, I had my other main toon was a guardian dwarf, and he spent more time in, not Misty Mountains. He spent more time around Thorin's Hall and Lonelands and, North Downs and stuff like that, but he never really got to see much of Rivendell. This character being much more advanced in the storyline and everything. And it's kind of a good that I get to run around Rivendell for a bit. It's kind of sad, but I recently discovered the auction house around here. Well, not super recently, about a couple of months ago. I've never had to use it before then. Again, I blame the Altitis. And yes, I have a run speed boost on. Tried hurrying myself along a little bit. Blah, blah, blah. Esport. Ah. Damn it. I took a wrong turn. Oh, Bjorning Trader. I always get lost in here too sometimes. There we go. Need to go up the stairs a little bit more. And there's the library. Alright, Vixie, we'll see you in about 3 minutes. Boop.
Will you lend me your aid once more?
And thank you for helping Aragorn and Boromir with their preparations, Greeley. The fate of all your people is bound to the success of the mission they must undertake.
Will you lend me your aid once more?
Forward, the fellowship departs. The time has come for the company to depart on their errand of secrecy, Greeley. As you have been of some assistance with the preparations, you may join the members of my household as we see them on their way. Tell me when you are ready to wish them well. Alright, this is Solo Quest. Alrighty. Sorry, Vixie.
Gather to bid farewell to 9 brave adventurers, entrusted with a secret task which could mean the salvation or doom of Middle-earth. I, Gandalf the Grey, must lead them along dark roads.
Okay, let's talk to Frodo as he bids farewell to Bilbo. These are very young. Alright. Everything seems to be ready, Greeley, and we're about to leave. Hopefully I will see you again once this is all done with. is, but look at all the help I'll have. You're right, Frodo. Can't go wrong with a Took, a Brandy Buck, and a Gamgee. Solid hobbits all. Alright, so let's talk to Aragorn. Keep an eye upon these lands while we are away, my friend. Our errand is a dangerous one, but there will be danger behind us too. My footsteps will be easier if I know that Greeley remains behind to protect against them. My own journey will carry me far from here. Anduril will go to Minas Tirith, but my road follows that of the company for many leagues. Alright, Samwise Gamgee. Samwise, you dunderhead, you've gone and forgotten to bring a bit of rope with you. I knew there was something you had forgot. Bill here will have too much to carry as it is, and I've lightened his load as much as I can. You're in for it now, same as we are, Bill. Got to look after each other, we do. Alrighty. Pretty sure Bill the Pony is named after Bill Fern. Bill Ferny. Alright, this is it, Greeley. Wish us luck and we'll be sure to come through okay. Leastways, we'll make sure to lend Frodo all the help we can and do whatever Gandalf needs us to do. We'll see you when we get back, and that's a promise. Come on, Pip, it's almost time to go. Peregrine Took. He was my favorite. I'm ready. I was just saving my energy, Mary. Always the least responsible of the scamps there. Let's talk to Boromir. So begins a new journey. Let's go forth boldly, I say, rather than skulking from shadow to shadow, and let the enemy quail at our coming. Are you ready to at last leave? I'll be glad to put this waiting behind us. Always do I wind my horn at sitting, or wind my horn. Alright. Watch the company's departure. Yeah, must leave like thieves, Boromir, or risk detection. The number of the company has been chosen, Greeley, and any more would threaten the success of this mission. You have business remaining in Eredor. Brave Bjorning, defend its people from the lengthening shadows. If the errand of this company fails, Eredor will have need of heroes before the final darkness. You have done your part, Greeley. This burden is for others to... The company is setting out to quest of Mount Doom. Fool vows to walk any road when knows not. I'll let you guys try to read this. I can't keep up with it. Strength at need. Try to take what counsels you can. Go now with the blessings of all free folk. Farewell. Oh, they didn't have us talk to Legolas. Farewell, sweet... Oh, there's Legolas. Farewell, sweet little Madras. You'll stow away in my memory. And I can't walk any further with them down the road. What is it, Pippin? I'm hungry. I should wave them. Bye-bye! That's kind of sad. Let's go talk to Elrond. It is done. They are beyond my aid. For all of my wisdom, I cannot see the end of their road. May they come to it in safety and return to Rivendell in victory. And so the company departs. May the stars shine upon their road's end. Let us go back inside, Gridley. There is nothing more we can do for them. The company must now rely upon their own strength and wisdom. There we go. Thanks for joining me on this again. Wee-hee. Jump on the table and you won't break your leg. Alright, the dwarves believe the words spoken at the making of the Mirrodinant were false, but I do not believe it is so.
Dark days are coming.
It is done, really. All our hopes now rest upon the 9 members of the company, 9 walkers to stand against the 9 riders of the enemy. May they come to no harm and return in safety, their task completed. There is nothing we can do now for them. We must stand tall against the shadow and keep its attention focused upon us, far away from those who can do it the greatest harm. That is our task now, Gridley. Do you accept it? I will take the healing potions, because I've got like 50 million of them, but I always need more. Mark of Fellowship. Oh, it's a pocket item. Ew.
Sorry.
Alright. Brilliant Adelharn token. Those could always come in handy.
It's Wisconsin, it's winter. We're all going to sound like we're diseased.
We are all diseased. You couldn't hear Randy. He was like, it's Wisconsin in winter. It's going to sound like we're all diseased. Actually, do I have to talk to him again? Elrond's ring disappeared. I don't know where to go next.
Come out here.
Okay.
It means you're done with the...
We're done with everything.
We're done with this portion.
Central Courtyard. Okay. Boop. Ah, there we go. There's like all kinds of rings inside and it's confusing for me. Ooh, Shining Eyes. That's a cool guild name. Friends of the Light. Some pretty cool stuff in here. Okay, so where to next?
Well, the first thing I gotta do is invite you to fellowship.
Accept.
Ready?
Yep. Alright. Randy providing taxi service. And if you haven't realized it yet, hunters in this game are super broken wrong. They basically can teleport wherever.
With no cooldown.
With no cooldown. They can basically, yeah. If you've ever played World of Warcraft, they're basically the, was it the wizard or mage class or whatever?
So you're probably going to want to go down and grab the taxi here.
I think I've already done it, but let me double check. Yep, I've already got it.
Really? You've been this far south?
Yep. Remember I was exploring the Trollshaws? I came down here and grabbed the taxi.
I know, but I thought you grabbed the upper one. This
No,
is
I
the
didn't. I did
freaking
not
south
grab.
End of a region.
I did not grab the north one. I only grabbed this
So
one.
you didn't grab each other region? Alright.
Mhm.
Don't know how you managed to get the fuck down here.
No, I remember that tree bridge that I followed, and I was just like, oh, there's this little thing that leads off into Eregion, and then I found a ridge that winds up here. This road actually winds down, I believe. All right, so where to next?
Well, first of all, you talked to Rathwald there.
Rathwald. Hello.
Reclaim the lost
Let me
halls of
take
Khazad-dûm.
a sip of water and maybe blow my nose. Alright, what brings you to this place, traveler? An expedition of my folk has come to Holland to seek our kinsman Balin within the vastness of Khazad-dûm. But I deem this has naught to do with your affairs. Still, our lords Bossi and Broger have recommended that we accept whatever help is offered to us in this matter. Did they mean outsiders, I wonder? If you truly wish to aid the dwarves in reclaiming the halls of our fathers, speak with Tolk on the other side of this archway. We have not heard from Balin for many years, and we may find the great halls of Khazad-dûm empty or full of danger. Okay. Talk to Tolk. Boom.
Let's see if I can still go in here. Or if I'm in your instance.
May not be in my instance. The walls of Moria. I don't see you anywhere.
Yeah, completely different instance because I've already done this part, so you gotta do it solo.
Alrighty. I believe in myself. I've got lambus bread. My ears are popping from my head cold.
Khazad-dûm has long been lost to us, but we will reclaim it.
Welcome to Holland, Grilly. We have followed our lords Bossi and Broger here with the purpose of reclaiming the mines of Moria, lost to us for so many long years. If you are willing to aid us in this venture, we will be grateful for as long as the mountains stand above the halls of our fathers. Know this, though, Khazad-dûm was long taken from the dwarves by violence and slaughter, and has remained devoid of our kind throughout the long years. Balin led our earlier expedition to reclaim the great city, but there has been no word from him for many a year. We do not know what we may find within the mines of Moria.
Spies of our enemies
I'm so excited. Want to go into Moria? Famous last words, I know, but... we had not been here long before it became clear that some power was keeping a watchful gaze on Holland. Filthy Crebain have appeared in great numbers, spying on our efforts and troubling the workers. I do not know what purpose news of our efforts may be put. To what purpose news of our efforts may be put, but their presence has made Bossi uneasy, and it is enough for me. And that is enough for me. To the south, you can see where the Sirinon once flowed, but it has dried up, and the stream bed is now empty. Walk along the banks, defeating any of the spying Crebain you see there, and bring me their talons. We can put these vile birds' claws to various uses. More importantly, though, you will be hindering whatever foul plan the master of these spies may be brewing for my kinsmen. Okay. Yep, sure enough, it's all dry down there. I see our enemy. Ooh, yellow. Let me just munch a lambus bread quick. Enjoying a meal. Before I take on this stupid bird. Ah, we're doing pretty good against it. Sweet. Crebain Slayer. Well, we're getting our deeds on. I can easily see leveling up off of these quests here now.
I did. On Broadway.
We got 2. Have some bees. I hear their honey is delicious. I haven't did my mint tea whenever I have a sore throat. Like recently. Kind of want to explore further down here, but for now, let's just do this. Waha. Okay, so that was actually pretty easy there. Despite being higher level mobs, I haven't had to fight yellows in a while, but they're regular yellows, so it's not like they're elites or signatures. Signatures even I could still handle. Elites would be super tricky. Or fairly tricky, I should say. Alrighty. Let's go back and talk to our Tulkenbouter.
Thank you for this, my friend.
Thank you for this, Greeley, but not for the talent. But not only for the talents, but for defeating agents of whatever power believes that the dwarves have no business here in Holland or in Khazad-dûm.
The dwarves will prevail.
I have written a report for you to bring to Bossy Greeley. Show him this document, and he will determine how best to utilize your assistance. You will find Bossy near some of the wagons beyond the rocky outcropping to the southeast. Just follow the road as it bends around the outcropping and turns northeast. Okay, I wonder if I can get on my horsey horse.
Yes.
Alrighty. It's a pretty interesting little place around here. Yeah, I spent a good chunk of my time just wandering around the Trollshaws because that's another zone that I never really thoroughly explored at all. I like to familiarize myself with the layout of stuff like that. When I bring my other tunes up into location, then I can find things a little bit more easily. A lot of crabane around here. Make for good frying. Alright, Bossy.
And welcome to Holine.
Thank you for bringing me this, Greeley, and also for your efforts on our behalf. Our work here has been going more slowly than we expected. My cousin Broger and I determined to seek a Balin within Moria some months ago, but it took many weeks to assemble an expedition of dwarves willing to accompany us. We chose a roundabout way over the mountains so as to speak with Lord Glowing, a close friend of our father's, about Khazad-dûm. His words were grim. I do not think he believes that our expedition will succeed. It has been too long without word. He said to us, for Balin, son of Fundin, to live still within the mines. I am beginning to perceive the likelihood of this warning, Greeley.
The Holine Gate is blocked with rubble, and my dwarves work to clear it.
When we arrived to the Holine Gate some days ago, we found the doors of Durin sealed by rubble and debris. Our road seems poorly chosen now. I wonder if the Dimril Gate on the eastern side of the mountains is open. Dwarves of our expedition have been working to unearth the gate, but it is lean and hungry work. Bring them these lunches so that they may harbor strength for the laborers ahead. Travel north to a slope between the rocky walls, and you will find workers resting all along the path to the Holine Gate, and there are more along the edge of the water before the doors. Speak with Ware at the gate when you have done this, and you will have further tasks for you. Or he will have further tasks for you.
Consider it war, 'cause it's basically
War.
war without the N.
Should I speak to Sandar?
If we drive the orcs from Khazad-dûm, will it be enough?
If you've got a quest, speak to him.
Okay.
Because if you don't do the quests before you finish this prologue, you never get to do those quests.
Okay, Bossy has assured me that the Holing Gate will be excavated soon, but I am still worried that our expedition might be left outside Khazad-dûm for some days. The hills echo in the howling of the wolves, but little else can be heard. How they make us shiver in the stillness. Holland of old was full of life, but now even the birds seem suspicious and hostile. These hills are riddled with natural caverns, though none approach the splendor of even the unworked passages of Khazad-dûm. Unpleasant creatures have taken refuge in some of these, and I fear they will cause trouble for my people if we remain here over long. To the southwest, across the dry riverbed of Siranon, is the cave called Figolgan. A company of half-orcs has an encampment deep inside that place. If you care to assist the dwarves of this expedition, you will thin their numbers and defeat their leader, Grog. rogue. Alright.
No, if it was Grog Strongjar, you'd be truly screwed.
Should I deliver lunches to dwarf workers first, or?
I would go deal with those orcs first, because those are going southwest,
Yeah.
and everything else is kind of happening northeast.
Okay.
By the way, free rally horn from the Lotro store by using the code RALLY.
Okay. I think I'm gonna have to get off my horse. It's okay. Goes toward a deed at least. I'm going to go ahead and pop another one of these. Tech damage. And I don't know if I really need. Oh, let's figure. Celerity accelerator. Nope, nope. It's total defense. Let's add more of these. Oh, here we go. Combat regen. There we go. Not that I'm going to find too much nastiness here, but...
So you're not going to need me again until it sends you to Rivendell.
Okay.
So I'm going to pop into Moria and do a little auction house whatever
There we go.
at the 21st Hall. And when you get the part that says go to Rivendell, just, you know, poke me and say taxi, please.
Bees! Ooh. We're getting pretty up high. Hey, Ward. Ward doesn't like that. And Ward Slayer deed. Yep. And pardon my sniffling. Getting over a head cold. I know I keep saying that, but more and more people. We're up to 10 people watching. Wow. Thank you very much for joining me, everyone. Especially since I'm not in the best of conditions to be streaming, but I also keep swallowing air and therefore belching. I will try not to do so into the microphone. Alright, Simbi. Simba! No, Simbi.
God, I'm waking up now.
Be careful, Bjorning. This cave is home to a large encampment of half-orcs. They haven't been here long, but it seems to me that they are mustering their strength for some evil purpose. Once they are prepared, I fear that they will strike against my people. We cannot let that happen. If the Iron Garrison is to survive, we must ensure that the half-orcs are unable to construct an effective defense. Seek the campfires of the half-orcs inside Figolgan and collect pieces of information from each of them. If you can retrieve any orders, maps, reports, or letters, we can surely leave these half-orcs too disorganized to pose a great threat to our expedition. Except, let's see here.
We can only hope that Durin's bane sleeps deeply.
That sounds like my dwarf voice. Someone sent these half-orcs to Holland Greeley. It is clear to me that Grog, the chieftain who ordered the camp established inside of Filgogan, has his own master. I want to know who this might be. I will reward you handsomely for evidence of this overseer. Enter the cave and do battle with the half-orcs, and bring me whatever common thread binds these half-orcs in loyalty to Grog's mysterious master. Okay, so let's enter. Oh wow, we're already at almost an hour. Feels like we hardly did anything.
Yeah, that's part of the reason I'm on call, is so you don't have to waste 10 minutes going up to Rivendell and 10 minutes going back.
Cool. Alright, partial report. And new deed bestowed half-orc slayer. Okay. I think we're going to have plenty of deeds to do. Let's kill this guy. Hey there, sunshine. While you're ranged, we'll have some bees. They're good for what ails you. Sweet. That's their problem. They're constantly eating warg. Haha. Fine, I'll come over to you. Jeez. Have it your way. Ah, no bees that time? Just to get you out of the way. Okay. Hey, come back here. So far, it's not. So far, pretty good. Caspies, just as he died.
We can only hope that Durin's Bane sleeps deeply.
Keep it down, really. I've managed to remain unseen by the half-orcs until now, but they are camped all throughout Filgogan. And I do not know how much longer I can remain undetected. I have been searching the cavern for my friend Lothric, who disappeared in the vicinity of Filgogan shortly after the expedition arrived in Holland. I fear that he was killed by the half-orcs, but I must know for certain. The half-orcs construct grim piles containing the bones of their victims. You can see them at various locations throughout Filgogan. Lothric had a distinctive gold tooth, but this is an unpleasant business. But I will reward you well if you can search through these piles and return to me with his tooth. If you find it, I hope you do not find any such thing, but if you do, at least I will know of Lothric's fate. Okay. List of promises. Curse my lack of rage. Should probably enter bear form every once in a while. Hey, how's it going? Ah, that did me no good. There we go. Wow, we've got a long list of stuff to do. Ah, the sounds of bees in the afternoon. I definitely don't transform on this character often enough. Orc intruder. Intruder! Wonder how far in that deed I'm gonna get. There we go. Bees! Go bees! Stingy little friends. Alright, so that's done. The laundry list of stuff to do. Okay. Wow. This goes way down. There we go. So far, still not quite so bad. This is just the beginning. I wonder if I should go up and explore the other tunnels. Or whether I should go back down here. Oh, there's the pile of bones. And there's the boss. Hi there. Pleased to meet you. I'm gonna come back over here so that you don't bring any of your little yellow friends with you.
That's racist.
I knew someone was gonna say that. Soon I'll be level and you'll be even less intimidating. Aha. First, let's take you on now that I've got your little cronies are dead. Build up some morale. Ah! Oh yeah, well I can wake up pretty quickly from that. Wahahaha. Ah, damn it. Killing my friends, my little winged friends. Sweet. Thanks for these piles. Found a missing page from a study of Skin Changer.
Yeah, that's the fun thing about these orcs is they drop those deed book pieces.
Ah, the deed books. Yes, that's right.
I got about probably a half a dozen pieces during my farm down there.
Ah, we got plenty of rage. Or wrath. Bury your
If
wrath.
you don't find there, you can easily find in Moria.
Alrighty. Actually, let's. Oh, my bees are failing to cast. What's with that? I've leveled them up via the deed too, so they should be casting. There we go. Okay. Alright, where to next? Alright, I think we go back up this way because we still have to find information about the half-orcs, and I don't see any of that glowy stuff down here. Actually, let's go this way. Let's follow this dude. See what he's up to. Hey there. Looks like you were just crossing a bridge. Would you call that a bridge too far? Bees again. Sweet. Oh god, I scared him. Get back here, you coward. Now he comes back. Ooh, what is that sound? I don't like that sound. Sounds like a big sound. Still managed to grab it. There we go. I didn't mean to scare him away. I just... That's how often I enter bear form, and it's probably not a good thing. Half-orc orders. Man, you guys are just a treasure trove down here. I always learn so much about the Great Orc people. Come on, get up there, Wrath. I think this is the one. It's the debuff one. I'm actually gonna move that over. Just sit there and gore the heck out of you. What's up here? Skull pile. Sneak around these guys. Pick this up quick. Waha! Too late, sir. Too late. Far, far too late. Hobbit's Holiday. It's over here. Barry gets lost in a bunch of caverns. Does it make a noise? Aw, I gotta go back. Bears. Alrighty. It's over here. It didn't come that way. Let's just get more and more lost in this place, shall we? That couldn't go wrong at all. There we go. I just have to cast bees 1,000 times and I'll have completed that deed. Now. Oh, hey. That's cool. I was gonna turn into a bear and eat your face. There we go. I'm out of lambis bread. I've probably been out for a while. Oh, it only lasts 10 minutes anyway. Alright. Probably wait till I really need it.
Maybe like 99 pieces of it.
Sit there and swipe at you. I want to see what's over here. Oh wait, is this that one place we were just in? Did I just go in a giant loop? Loop-de-loop? No, I still haven't explored over here. I might have orc friend. Line of sight. Haha. this is just like a bunch of little tunnels here. Kinda wanna go over there and see what's up with that. Like, I haven't been over there yet. I really kinda wanna go. So therefore, I shall go. Hey. Glowies? I think I already picked that up. Oh, that guy just walked right by me. Ah, dang, I think I have been through here. I don't think I've been down through here, though. Hey, how's it going? Ooh, 2 yellows at once? I don't know if I can do that, but we'll try. Wait, who am I kidding? I can do it. Ah, freaking Bjorning. I'm invincible! Ish. Vix is like, no chance. Back in a few minutes. Genealogy of the Mjornings. Add you to my collection of stuffed Cradbane. Good chunk of this stuff's gonna be taken care of, that's for sure. We should probably get back to Simbi then. This has to loop around, so. Face the right way, why don't you? There we go. Your enemy is B. Huh. Alright. So that's where the boss daddy was. Wolfie wolf. Wait. That'd be funny if those were actual street signs. Here we go. It's pretty easy to get back here. So far, anyway. Hey, come back here. I'm talking to you. Well, I'm talking to you now, anyway. think we've gone this way. I hear the trickling of water. And twisty whininess of everything. There we go. Hopefully I don't get too lost in here. Once again, my bees failed to cast. Oh well. Get in your face. Alrighty. Oh no! Okay. There we go. Sweet. I was seriously worried that I would not be able to find my way out there.
It is said that Durin's bane dwells here, though we have not seen it.
This information you have brought me paints a disturbing picture, really. Someone has drawn arrows on this map in what looks to be blood, tracing a course down from the Trollshaws and into Holland. And these orders are difficult to read, but seem to command the half-orcs to search for halflings. Could they mean shirefolk to Holland? In Holland? I confess I do not understand the meaning of these riddles. The half-orcs may not be here to stop the expedition, but they still threaten the work of the dwarves. It is to be hoped that your efforts have left them in disarray and unable to carry out a maneuver against my people. Maneuver. Ooh, wow. It's a little bit better. You can always get some better jewelry though, some better blue jewelry. Alright.
Shall Khazad-dûm can be restored. The orcs have surely ruined it.
You say the half-orcs carried these stones, each of them painted with this hand symbol. This is not Grog's mark. It must certainly be the emblem of his master. I do not recognize it. I will show this mark to Bossy when I return to the camp. Perhaps he will understand its significance. Thank you for your help, Greely, and take these coins with my thanks. Yay! Alright, so that's done. I just need to get back up here. is there still a ring over here? Oh. We still have to go bring the chipped gold tooth back to Trousty.
I think he was actually in the cavern.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they don't have rings to guide you in here. Alright, so rules of Minecraft apply. Stick to one side of the cavern. And follow in that pattern. Eventually we will find him if we just keep going off to the right-hand side. And poor Vixie just had to throw out a bunch of food and he's in the middle of a blizzard. I'm sorry to hear that, Vixie. I'm actually kind of hungry myself, but I take it we still have a ways to go. Can't remember where Sandar is either. Is he inside the cavern? No. There's only one other dwarf that I've talked to in here. And that was Trousty, looking for his friend. Well, fortunately, Vixie says that he'll survive, but still, that's kind of lame. I know finances have been pretty tight for myself and a lot of other people that I know of. Just keep getting worse and worse, you know. Although I've been doing pretty good in paying my bills ahead of time. That's why my finances are tight. I finally managed to get things... Ah, there we go.
If it were not for the
Minecraft
prospect of
rules for the
finding
win.
I would not have come here.
Alright. I had hoped you would not find anything really, but at least I know now of Lofric's death and can mourn at last. I will weld his tooth into the haft of my axe, and in this way he shall help me cleave many a foe. We shall seek vengeance, he and I together. Lofric, alas that you will never see the halls of Khazad-dûm, shining as once they did. I will avenge you upon the heads of the half-orcs who invade this land of our sires, land where their labor once shaped the stone into immeasurable splendor. May your memory burn long beneath the earth. There we go. And I am level 50. Woo! Look at that. And of course, letting you know there's a skirmish available. Let's see. Alright, so yes. Everything else is outside of these caverns, so I can leave here without fear of abandoning anything. Alright. Unfortunately, that contact was actually fairly close. And now everything's blue to me. Well, white and blue, I should say, instead of yellow and white. And suddenly everything seems a lot less dangerous. Especially once things start turning white, then I know they're on my level. Yeah, the same level as me. I don't want to take the stream too long, so I'm gonna try cutting in between some of these enemies. This way, hopefully. We can speed things up a little bit. Woohoo! Excuse me. I'm sniffling a little bit. Seems to be a lot more Kerbane out. Let's see if I can't ride past these guys. There we go. Pretty tight squeeze, but yeah. The lower level the enemies become, the more they ignore you, or the closer you can get without them attacking you right away anyway. Alright. And here we go. Turning in our mission here. There, Sandar.
Dark things dwell now in Moria.
You have my heartfelt thanks, Greeley. The half-orcs are not welcome in Holland, so close to Khazad-dûm, and now Grog knows it. Little good it does him now, though, eh? Haha. You're a good Bjorn, Greeley, and I am glad to have you on our side. May you prove as useful beyond the doors as we enter the mines of Moria. And of course, I will take the Max Morel stuff. Feasts of Rohan. Ooh, that'll come in handy. Minutes. That gives you plus might. Well, maybe not too handy, but... And an ironbound lockbox. Or no. Elf steelbound loot box, I should say. Alright, I'm going to take a quick restroom break and I shall return. AFK for a second. Let me see here. If I have... Here we go. We'll just go to my images. BRB. Now type that in the chat. Okay, and welcome back as I continue on with my first ever attempt to get a legendary item, mostly because of Altitis. I never get a chance to get a character up this high of level. I know it's kind of sad, especially with all the XP boosts that they give you nowadays. So, so we got Tome of
Your third or fourth character that you've taken through?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we just get on the cusp of getting into Moria, and then we go away for a while and we come back, and so let's make a new character.
Yeah. Now we're actually making an honest-to-God push into Moria, so... Also, I have a cough drop because I'm just getting over a head cold, so my voice is going to sound kind of raspy and not very the most pleasant of sounds, but...
I need your help, my friend.
Okay. I thought we had to... I have to deliver
Go
lunches.
northwest, because there's this big looping path around. Not up the stairs.
Not up the stairs, okay. That's what I needed to hear, so... Over here?
No, don't. You're looking at the stairs again, so at least on my thing. Northwest by your compass, so... Yeah.
There's the stone there. Oh, there we go. Found a path.
Papa.
Little path down the middle. Okay. Expedition guard. There we go. Ah, thank you. Someone is either subscribed or donated to the channel via Streamlabs. Much appreciated. Goose Fat Fluffer. Awesome. Thank you for joining us for the streams here. I try to stream on a regular basis. Various MMOs especially. But I also do like team stuff.
Have gone missing.
Okay. Pardon, can I help you? My cousin and I have a great number of things to manage here. I do not have a moment to spare on other matters. You wish to help? Well, if you're willing to work, I can certainly find a use for you. I dispatched 4 of my finest dwarves to investigate the cavern that flows with water. It is just up the slope to the east, and they have not yet reported back. If you can find these 4 inside the Brackwater and bring me word of their findings, I will reward you for your trouble. Now that you have a task with which to busy yourself, pray do not linger about, for I find it distracting. Leave me. There is much I must consider. Ah, he's a bit of a grumpy dwarf. Yeah. Alright, dwarf worker.
May Durin return soon to his halls.
Ah, thank you for this. I was afraid I might waste away without something to eat soon. We'll have unearthed the Holland Gate before too long, but it's not easy work. We work in shifts in order to get the job done as efficiently as possible. Okay, so let's continue handing out lunch to these hungry dwarves.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
Thank you for this lunch. Oh, sorry, I have to take this call quick. Heidi, I'm in the middle of a stream. Okay, yeah, if you want to come over, Rand can take care of you, okay? Alright, cool. Bye.
What's this?
If you could do me a favor and hand D her presents. She's got 2 presents underneath the tree. She comes over. Alright. Sorry about that. Someone is coming over to pick up their Christmas presents, basically. So, unfortunately, I'm in the middle of a stream. So, if you hear Deanna in the background, that's her, one of our GeekCon staffers. Alright. So, my kinsman wondering what it is we'll find within Khazad-dûm. Nothing good, I can tell you that.
So if you look behind that last door, yep, there you go. There's
We
the
have
entrance
seen
to
naught of
Blackwater.
Durin's Bane.
Okay.
Beware if you journey into Moria.
Alright, a moment if you please, Greeley. We've already lost contact with 4 good dwarves inside the Blackwater, and I want to be sure you know what you're in for if you dare follow them. The cave seems to have many winding tunnels, and the whole network of passages is very dark, unwholesomely so. Cave lizards crawl from rock to rock amid the damp. They are more ferocious than their small size would have you believe. If you mean to delve into the Blackwater on some errand, be cautious. Thin the cave lizard horde while you are there. The creatures are a menace to any who tread too near their lair. I do not know how long it will be before the gate is cleared and we can leave this place. Alright, so in there, do we have any more dwarves? I'm thinking we have dwarves to give food to. Yep, there's more down here, so let's continue distributing these lunches. Lunch lady. Lunch lady calling, don't mind the bear hair.
Great, once more.
It's just extra protein. This lunch will be just the thing to refresh me after a long labor, and I thank you for it. We would not have followed just anyone here to Holland in the darkness of Khazad-dûm. Lord Bossy and Broger are young, true, but they are stout heart, and their fathers earned great renown as part of Thorin's company. This could be our chance to achieve glory of the same kind.
No, I have not. I was kind of curious as to what this was. Apparently somebody requested stuff on my behalf, so they used the wrong phone number or something.
Alright, thank you for this lunch. I'll eat it in a moment. There's something about this lake I do not like, but I cannot figure out what it is. It makes me uneasy. Let us keep reading these quest texts because they're short and sweet and give a little bit of flavor to everything. City of Forebears.
Just trying to cancel that.
I don't see any more dwarves. There's supposed to be 3 more dwarves.
There are 4 dwarves in there. You have to look around. There are very...
No, I'm talking about handing out the lunches.
Oh, did you already finish the breakfast?
No. I've just been bringing the dwarves their lunches. I'll head back to the Blackwater here.
Blackwater next, because that's a side quest. The lunches are the main quest.
Okay.
So once you get done with the lunches, it will proceed to the next quest.
Alright, going back to the Blackwater. Sucking on an expired Ricola cough drop. No.
Ricola!
Yeah. I knew he was going to do that. Alright. What? Aren't you supposed to be lost? You're just inside the cave entrance. Hello. Throtolf. Expedition 4
The
dwarves.
shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
Brogar sent you to check on us, Greeley. I cannot blame him, for it was well past time that we returned to give our report. We were separated shortly after entering this foul, dark cavern. Blackwater indeed. I heard Olgar shouting from somewhere up above here about some sort of treasure he had found. But then his calls faded, and I have heard nothing from him since. Where Silky and Werther ended up, I do not know. I hope you can find my kinsman, Greeley. We 4 have had poor fortune in this watery cave, and Broger will not be pleased by our report. Creepy.
Stand and speak with me. The fate of Khazad-dûm hangs in the balance.
I'm glad you're here, Greeley. My party became separated shortly after we entered the Blackwater, and I have not yet been able to regroup with them. I almost found my friend Ogre, however. He seems to have made it to the top of the waterfall down this passage somehow, and I heard him shouting about some sort of strongbox that he found at the top of it. I heard that the cave lizards must have been drawn by the sound of... I fear that the cave lizards must have been drawn by the sound of his shouting, for I have not heard from him since. If you can find the same passages he used to come to the top of the waterfall, however, you might be able to find the treasure of which he spoke. I will reward you handsomely for news of it, Greeley, and for news of Ogre's fate as well, of course. Alright, so he's talking about this waterfall, right? Yeah. Okay. Splish, splash, I was taking a bath. I hear weird sounds in here. Hey, look, a little cave lizard. They're so cute. They're like those frilled dinosaurs. Crawler Slayer. Ah, lizard and crawler slayer. Okay, I was gonna say that is not a crawler. Okay. So let's keep to the right. And see what we can find. At least we'll be fulfilling the lizard slayer deed. So this isn't quite as big as the hole-in caves they were in. They were like dragons but run on water. They're Jesus lizards! Holy lizards. There we go. Ooh, luminescent rock. Or fluorescent. On a mission. It's gonna screech at you constantly. I was half expecting the other cave critters, the ones with the long trunks, the needle nose things. Those are kind of creepy. I hate the sound they make, the screeching sound. It sounds like a person with a sore throat crying out in pain. Sounds like me. Keep to the right. Hang your torches. Plenty. There we go. Well, that was pretty easy to fulfill. It's almost as if this place is crawling with cave lizards. And we have to kill 90 of them. Oh, the deed is to kill 90 of them. And that's just the starter deed. Those deeds stack, so after I kill 90, I'll have to go back and kill 180.
Yeah. But those deeds don't just apply to this area, it's a region in general.
What was that dinosaur called? Frildinolapolis or something like that?
I don't know, but it was obviously when they made these, they made them look like the little dinos from Jurassic Park.
That's what I was just talking about. To Vixie. Vixie's like, yeah, they do look like that. And Matt's live streaming Colony Survival. Or he's playing Colony Survival. Da, 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 da.
Might want to do that.
Oh, of a sudden I get a copyright strike. Someone play some copyright music.
No, you're not gonna get a copyright for singing it. I was
Ah.
worried about your voice giving out.
Kill them! Kill all of them! All these nasty little buggers. Come here, little guy. Ever seen a bee before? Ah, it tried to blind me.
With science?
Yeah, and also tried to poison me.
That's not a song title.
You know what? Bear in mind and heart. Hon, do you want to go grab D?
Looking for a damn shirt.
Okay.
Balin came, but we have heard no word from him.
These creatures are more dangerous than you might expect, really. Be careful as you search for the rest of my party. We were separated not long ago by vicious beasts. I have been unable to locate my fellows since. I heard Silky calling for help not long ago, but I have not heard him in some hours. I fear he has fallen into danger. I'm glad we found one of them alive, at least. I was honestly thinking that we would not find anybody alive. Let's go through here. Heidi! Oh my god! Sweet! Swim Time Happy Vinyl Pop Figure from Fairy Tail! Swim Time Happy, that's what it is. Alright, and then it's the 2 packages down there, including the manila envelope. So yeah, your DVDs and everything came in. Or it's actually Blu-rays. Sweet. And of course, Bucky comes over to visit Deanna. Aww.
Yeah.
Is this a different waffle?
A-Class C restricted
Oh, nope.
substance by the
Oh.
Enforcement Administration. I've already eaten an entire gallon bag of them.
Well, you guys have a good one.
Thank you, Dee.
So, yeah, that's a thank you for getting the Blu-ray for me and a little extra.
Aww. Well, I appreciate it, and we will have to get together for anime night again.
Oh, yeah.
We're almost done with season 1 of Assassination Classroom.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, watching it on Hulu. Huh?
Speaking of Netflix, Best Buy finally got the 7 Deadly Sins in, so I got the second half of the first season.
Sweet.
So you can finish that up on your own.
Alright. I will make sure to do that. I enjoyed 7 Deadly Sins too. So, of course, that was Deanna in the background. Big anime fan. Also helps out with guests for GeekCon, so.
Well, I'll have to wait and see on that one.
Yeah.
However, my anime collection is still open to you for viewings.
Alright. Cool.
Recipe, let me know.
Yeah.
Just let me know. I mean, I have it up trouble.
Sweet.
Bucky.
I was like, yay, take me out for walks, Dee. Thanks, Dee. Have a good day.
He knows who the alpha is.
Yes, Bucky does know who the alpha is, and we haven't gone this way, so let's go this way. and cover all of these little tunnels here.
Love you, Dad. Please don't turn me into a sail cat, Dad.
A slug kitty. Alright. Deed bestowed. Bear in mind and heart. Enter bear form. Oh, I have to do that 500 times now. Of course, Randy's cuddling the cat, and the cat just has to fart. Yeah, the quest isn't very epic. Killing little lizards.
This is, I mean, well,
Oh, cool. Unlucky dwarf. We found one of them. Oh. It feels like they're trying to blind me, but they're not completely successful. Let's just get over to the dwarf here. These guys are kind of annoying. If I wasn't streaming, I'd probably feel compelled to kill everything in this cavern. I still kind of am, because they're really annoying. This dwarf's luck has run out. He will not now see the great halls of Khazad-dûm. Aww.
Man, by the way the dwarves are building this up, you think they're going to Wally World or something.
Being surrounded. This is one place we haven't gone down yet. Sounds like I'm in a parakeet shot. Someone just held their pet birds up to a microphone, recorded the sound for these little guys. Dead end, dead end, dead end. Okay, so we can either go north or south. They don't fight right away. I feel like killing you little bastards anyway. Watch Feexy, at the end of this, there'll be a massive lizard that you have to fight, and it'll be like, oh crap.
T-Rex.
T-Rex shows up. Like, ah, jeez. Really?
As it roars, the banner for Khazad-dûm falls.
We haven't been here? We have. So I wonder if this place is actually bigger than the orc encampment we just came from. Freaking lizards!
Leaping lizards.
Leaping lizards! Okay. So he's that way. really pursue you. They're just really annoying. We did just go down this way, right? Yeah. I don't think we explored the other route. Nope. That's a dead end. Yeah, it looks like it should turn this way. Hey, how's it going, little lizard? I wonder if they're just generally more aggressive later on, or earlier on. Ah, here we go. Finally making some progress, it feels. There we go, another unlucky dwarf. Man, he was all decked out in mail. Look at that. Oh, Bucky, did you... Oh, I think Bucky farted again.
Frickin' ass cat.
Ass cat. Only contains dust. Jeez. That's depressing. You did this, didn't you, you little nasty thing?
Did you level up?
Yes, I'm level 50 now.
Look, I don't remember those things being that blue. I wouldn't do it.
You want to do it?
I wouldn't do it. Well, unless you want a free trip to the beginning of this dungeon.
Why, I found most of the dwarves. I found all 4 of them.
Found all 4 of them. You found the lockbox. Hey, go ahead and do it if you want.
Really?
Because it'll just send you to the back when you respawn. Or back to the front.
Will I die for sure?
I suspect so. Whoa!
I survived! Look at that! Look at that. And the only other dwarf alive... the only other dwarf alive, is back topside and didn't have a quest for us to finish, so...
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
Ooh, masterful mashes. Now I'm getting hungry. God damn
Remember,
it.
don't take the power ones, always take the morale ones.
Yeah, morale ones, yep.
Because you're a frickin' bear and you don't need power.
I'm a bear. Look at my berryness go.
That's not a good thing.
That. Alright, you found the strong box. Well, where is it? What treasure did Ogre find that can justify the losses we have suffered here? Throtov's face falls as you tell him the strong box contained only dust. I see. Perhaps I was a fool to expect a mighty treasure, but as we are so close to Khazad-dûm, I thought perhaps it doesn't matter. Thank you for your help, Grilly. The real riches are sure to be inside the mines, rather than in these damp caves. The strong box must have contained the belongings of some brigand long ago, and no treasure at all. It is a pity. Trying to remember the other dwarves.
What's that?
Trying to remember the other dwarves that died in here.
I think most of them didn't have names, but regardless.
No, Ogre had a name. He was the one that you find by the strongbox, but I can't remember the other unlucky one.
Anyway.
Oh, there we go. Vulgut.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
It is good to see you return from the depths of that noxious cavern, Grilly. Too few have done so. Fewer cave lizards lurk now among the stagnant pools to threaten the unaware, it would seem. I thank you for your service and reward you with these coins. May they be of use to you. Danger beneath the surface.
Down the hill a little bit.
Down the hill?
Just a little bit.
There we go. Broger. There we go. Thank you for your for the tidings, Greeley. Even though they are grim, I'm saddened by the losses of Sulky and Ogre. Sulky was the other one. There's much work still to be done before we have cleared the hulling gate of the rubble that chokes it. And they were strong of arm and sturdy as the hardiest of our race. But your payment was not only for good news, and you have earned this reward. Take it and make yourself useful. There is still work to be done. Choose the most expensive thing, cause
Actually, some of this might be half useful. So.
yeah. I can't use really either of them. The other, okay. So what's this do?
This needs doing.
The Fall of Moria. You have been tremendous help to us, Greeley, and have aided us with so many tasks. You have helped us to explore both the Blackwater and Filgogan for lost friends and hidden treasure, and have stood tall against the threats within. But the halls and caverns of Khazad-dûm may hold even greater danger, and I want you to know what you will be getting into before you follow us past the doors of Durin. Return to Rathwold on guard by the camp of Akad-Dunin, where the road passes beneath the old elf arch, and have him tell you the tale of the fall of Moria. There were dark times, but you should know the story even if you have heard it before. Okay.
Want to go do that?
Mm-hmm.
That's an instance, by the way.
It is? Hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna take you to a little instance mission in which you're basically flashing back to the end of Moria.
Oh, okay.
The original end of Moria, not Balin's end.
Hmm. So we're going out this way. I still have dwarf lunches to dispense.
Yeah. I know they kind of throw all this stuff in mass at you.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's another couple of more spots where they're gonna throw 2 or 3 at you at a time. But then after that, it should be pretty much linear going.
Okay. So, how far are we through this yet?
Third, maybe.
Okay.
But that was a pretty hefty third, considering I don't think there's any more. After this, I don't think there's any more instances, except for the finale.
Oh, okay, so this guy who sits outside.
Yeah, Rathwold.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. You meet a lot of dwarves in rapid succession, so.
So many dwarves.
Still hope.
Alright, you have already lent great service to our expedition, Greeley. I do not wish to be held responsible if you come to a bad sort of end. The history of Khazad-dûm is sad and grim, and it is Bossy's wish that all who lend their aid to our cause know what might await them inside the mines. I will tell you the story of the fall of Moria, if you will hear it, and give reasons why Khazad-dûm is called Moria by the elves' Black Pit. Listen well, and if you still wish to follow the dwarves into Moria, you can talk it over, or we can talk it over. The fall of Moria. $250 slots open. What is that?
Remember, this is kind of like the chicken run missions
Oh.
or the horse missions. You're basically playing as somebody else that's not you.
Oh, okay.
So because this is a kind of a variation on monster play,
Mm-hmm.
there's slots available. But for the small missions like this, they're almost always all available except for a couple.
Hmm.
In this case, all of them are available, so except 250s, they're limited.
Too deep and too greedily the dwarves delved. Little did they know what darkness truly lay in the deep places of the Misty Mountains. But Durin would not be dissuaded. Alas, what sorrow and shadows would come to Moria.
Okay, it's very. There thou art, Nafni. There, where hast thou been? Lord Durin has been asking for thee. The elf delegates from Lothlorien are soon due, and he has some business to which he wants thee to attend before they arrive. He sits on his throne, Nafni. Go to Durin and lend him thine assistance as thy wont and thy duty. Durin the Sixth, speak to him, thou throne, in all haste. Ah, fancy. Throne room attendant. It feels like something out of. Actually, kind of reminds me of Star Wars a little bit. Honey, you want to turn on the light?
Okay, I didn't know if you needed it or not.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you tell me to turn it off.
Well, that's usually if I'm playing on my laptop.
Okay.
Throne room attendant. Not very talkative, are they? Man, this is a long run.
Yeah!
What's down here? Nothing. Okay, oh fine. I don't think there's. You know what this place needs? It needs more lava.
Needs more cowbell. That's
Oh, and I just noticed there are dwarf heads on the wall. Oh, those are kind of creepy. They're giants, dwarf giants.
dwarfs, the giant dwarf head statues.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of a reoccurring theme.
Nafni, my friend. I was hoping to speak with thee before the party from the elf woods arrived. There's my insert. It will take only a moment. Thank thee for coming, Nafni. The delegation of elves will be here very soon, and I had hoped to ask thee something. We have not had as many dealings with the elves as once we did, and it is my hope that this meeting will rekindle the old friendships. The glory and wealth of Khazad-dûm is limitless, even if Mithril is something more scarce by the year. But with the aid of the elves, we might delve even further afield. We must look to the future. It is to that end that I wish to make a gift to my son Nain, for he will be king when I am gone, though it not be for many years. Speak to Melkoff, stone carver, on the western side of the hall, about making a statue for my son. It will